Pressure controller calibrators are powerful tools for performing automated, efficient pressure calibrations. The term modularity is commonly used to describe these instruments. But what exactly does modularity mean, and how does modularity benefit the operator? A pressure controller calibrator fulfills a specific set of tasks. It controls the pressure in the system and actively measures that pressure. It may do this over a very tight pressure range or a very wide pressure range. In a traditional non-modular design, the internal components that perform each of those tasks are closely intertwined. With a modular system, each task is encapsulated into its own module. Why have a modular design? Modularity provides a number of benefits to the operator. First is rangeability. If your pressure controller has modules with different pressure ranges, you can calibrate more devices than if it has only one, fixed range that cannot be changed. Second is the ability to expand. Your requirements don't stay static with time. You will at some point need to cover higher pressure ranges or have better accuracy. A traditional non-modular pressure controller calibrator is like a two-seat sports car. It may be fast and powerful, but when a child is added to your family, it doesn't have room for the required car seats. Modularity enables you to add 2 doors and a back seat so you can keep the car and still meet your new requirements. And finally, modularity can reduce your downtime. It gives you flexibility in the way you service and maintain your pressure standard. Of course, you only see these benefits when modularity is done right. Not all pressure controllers that are described as modular will provide these benefits. It has to have a proper design. A modular system lets you calibrate a wide range of products when it accommodates multiple modules simultaneously. If it only supports 1 or 2 modules, then your range of coverage will be compromised. And those modules need to be of adequate measurement performance to accomplish the required task. Also, the calibrator needs to allow for flexibility in the module selection. For example, if there are rules covering what the maximum ratio is between the highest pressure range and the lowest, then that eliminates the benefit of rangeability. And finally, to truly support the benefit of rangeability, the design must allow for easy removal and installation of modules to change the range of the system. How does the 6278 provide rangeability? First, you can install up to 5 measurement modules at any one time. These modules can be easily removed through the front panel. No pressure lines need to be disconnected from the unit, and the power can remain on. So, even if the 6278 is installed in a cabinet where you cannot get to the back of the unit, you can still easily switch out the modules. In 15 seconds, with absolutely no tools, you can completely rearrange the instrument. The breadth of the measurement module offering is instrumental in providing true rangeability. The 6278 has over 30 modules to choose from, including 2 different accuracy classes and a variety of pressure ranges. The PM200 provides a 1-year specification of 0.02% full scale for most ranges, whereas the PM600 class provides a 1-year specification of 0.01% of reading for 70% of its span. This provides an unsurpassed level of rangeability. Flexibility brings rangeability. With the 6270A, you can mix and match modules as needed. Combine any pressure range and class so you can meet your needs exactly. Your calibration needs change over time. With a traditional non-modular pressure controller calibrator, it is next to impossible to change the range or accuracy class. With a properly designed modular system, the pressure controller calibrator can grow with your needs. To provide expandability, you should be able to add higher or lower range pressure modules without purchasing an entirely new instrument or sending the unit back to the manufacturer for upgrade. And you should be able to add these pressure modules quickly and easily. The 6270A meets these requirements. The pressure control module is configured for use with all pressure ranges. This makes it easy to expand the range. Consider a scenario where you purchase a 6270A with just a 100 psi range pressure module. A year later, your requirements expand and you need to cover 3000 psi. When manufactured, the control module was configured to handle 3000 psi, even though it wasn't originally required to. So now, you can add a 3000 psi module without sending the instrument back to the factory. The pressure modules are easily installed through the front panel, and the 5 available slots make it easy to expand. Just how easy is it to change out or add an additional measurement module? First, open the front panel by pulling the door latch out and pulling it out. The front panel opens like a drawer. When the door is opened, the system automatically vents the test pressure. Simply unscrew the module that needs to be removed. To install a new module, slide it in. The slot rail will ensure that it's properly aligned. Fasten the module into place by tightening the knob until it clicks. The knob is torque limiting. Once it clicks, you know the O-rings have been sufficiently compressed. The module will be automatically recognized and appear on the 6270A's main screen. Then just close the door and start using the 6270A to control pressure again. The third main benefit of a modular system is reduced downtime. A calibration standard inherently has some downtime, because at some point it needs to be recalibrated itself. A true modular system reduces or eliminates this issue by having all calibrated items encapsulated into one module that can be easily removed. Now only the module needs to be sent in for recalibration. While out, you can still use the other ranges or install backup modules, allowing for 100% uptime. This is only reasonable if the system cost is split among the main system and the modules. It doesn't provide any benefit if a spare module costs the same as a spare controller. When done wrong, modularity can be a detriment to the uptime of a system. If removing and installing a new module results in leaks, then you can end up with more downtime, not less. What causes leaks? Leaks can occur if exchanging a module requires disconnecting pressure connections on the back of the instrument, or if the internal installation of the module doesn't provide binary feedback that the module is properly installed. How does the 6270A reduce downtime? Its unique torque limiting system gives you feedback that the module is properly secured, so you don't have to worry about accidentally over-tightening the O-rings. On systems without this feature, it's easy to damage O-rings by over-tightening and extruding the O-rings. In addition, the system cost is split between the chassis and modules so that you can easily purchase spare modules to swap into the system, while the originals are sent in for calibration. Great care has been taken to ensure that all items that are impacted by the calibration are on the modular level. The measurement module includes the actual pressure sensing element, the electronics that read the output of the sensing element, and the coefficients that are applied to that output to calculate the final pressure value. All external influences that can affect the output of the pressure sensor were taken into account in the design to ensure that it performs the same, whether installed in a 6270A chassis or being calibrated using the optional calibration kit. This includes things like temperature, supply voltage, and EMC. Calibration of the modules is made quick and easy with the Compass for Pressure software. The control functionality in the 6270A is also encapsulated in a module. The pressure control module, or PCM, can also be easily removed and replaced through the front panel for easy troubleshooting and repair. A modular pressure controller calibrator provides many benefits over traditional controllers when it is designed properly, like the 6270A. The Fluke Calibration 6270A provides unsurpassed rangeability, expandability, and reduced downtime due to its next-generation modular design. For more information about the 6270A modular pressure controller calibrator, visit the Fluke Calibration website at www.flukecal.com.